Okay, ladies and gents, are we live? Hey, it seems like we are. Okay, good. Now, while I go live, let me go get my phone set up. I have to get my phone ready. Phone, work with me. Yeah, alright. Phone is working. Yep, we good? Okay, we good. We are. Welcome, ladies and gents. I hope that you guys will join me for a lovely stream of Darktide. Today, I'm going to actually be checking out the Purgatus Psyker to see whether or not the nerfs had any real impact. So, let's go burn stuff as the Psyker in Darktide. Okay, boop. That is done. Tweet. Hey, Boog. What is up, man? Also, Google thinks I was asking hey, Facebook, but I said hey, Boog. Alright, I'm gonna post the usual chat message. Just give me a second. Wraps are back. Hello, FinJack. Hello to you from Australia. Okay, the pin message has been replaced, and it looks like we are ready to roll. Now, I'm going to open up the window before we go in hardcore, and also explain what the goal of today's stream is, so that we can enjoy it in full swing. Okay. Now my window is open so we can get all that cool air in. I'm gonna have to toss this over. And Stefan Helmer, thank you for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so today's stream is focused on one thing and one thing only. Today we are going to check out if the Purgatus Psyker has actually been nerfed indirectly as a result of the latest patch. Several people have stated that they have felt the Purgatus Psyker has become weaker following the latest patch to Darktide, and I am here today to determine whether or not that is true. So basically today's stream I'm going to focus on, first and foremost, controlling the Purgatus Psyker and seeing whether or not there has been any real changes. Now, the build we are using for this, all right. Oh, sorry. Let me switch over to my Purgatus loadout. My bad. We've got my epic Deimos sword here. Okay. I was using this one before, but this one is stronger. All right. It doesn't have any deflector, but we don't really need that, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to be running the Deimos here. Feet-wise, you will notice that this is the exact Purgatus feet loadout from my Purgatus Psyker video. Alright, nothing has been changed from that, so we're essentially running the same stuff. Okay, so we're not changing anything, we're not altering anything, we're using the same stuff that we had before to see, with this build, you know, did anything change in the current state of the game. Now, I haven't played any Psyker this week, so I'm gonna first roll my missions.
Keep it between us.
Now, come on. Give me Diamantine. Yeah, there we go. Good collections. Good collections. Now, before we begin this, though, I am going to stop by the... oh, I can't buy anything anyway. Lol, even if I wanted to. Lol, I can't afford anything. Sorry, let me quickly check in on Sire Milk with the sharpshooter. I just want to see whether or not Sire Milk has actually got anything for me. If he does, then I'll be happy. If he doesn't, then that's okay. After that, after I check in, I'll make sure that, you know, if he doesn't have anything, that's totally fine. I'll make sure that he, you know, gets the message that I want my power cycler. But it's okay, even if he doesn't give it to me for now. I'll still slap him at a later time.
What now?
Good morning, Nathan. Okay, no power cycler here. Sad, but that's okay. Time to switch back to the Psyker and get our testing done. So Nathan, welcome to Darktide. This, what you will see soon, is the gameplay. Okay. I don't really need to test anything because this is ready. The only thing I need to ensure is, am I using the correct curios? I'm pretty sure I am. You know, one of these days I'm gonna get myself another hyper toughness, another hyper health curio, and then I'll go get like the awesome resistances on it. Turn myself into a super tank, into a hoobastank. All right, let's go. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the Damnation missions. As always, with our tests, we do it completely solo queue. All right. So we're going into Damnation, no comms with team, obviously, because I'm streaming and you know, people can sometimes say things, so I always say no comms. We'll go in, we'll test it, and see whether or not there is any difficulty at all in running this Psyker. So let's get it done. Let's see whether or not the legendary Purgatus Psyker, one of my favorite builds since the inception of the Psyker, let's see whether or not it was truly nerfed or not. Shall we find out? Okay, first things first, pop some heads. I need to get my bearings because I don't know what the fuck's going on anyway. Okay. This is a normal mission, so it's not a high intensity or anything. My character's not damaged, so I'm okay. Now, we don't really have any rangers here, but that's alright. I'll have to busy myself with sniping for a bit. Smooth moves, Augie. This is why you don't do silly things. Gotta be smart if you want to win. Okay, you do silly things, you're gonna get silly results. Alright, I'm gonna go down and help the team. Lower my peril, max out. Ooh, did you like that slide? This is why I love Wildfire, it's so good. Uh oh. I'm just gonna dodge out of the way using the Force Sword. Come on, you can't beat me. Woo! How you like those skills, huh? Nah, I don't play Zealot, dude. So if you like it, you know, you're probably the ideal person to talk about it, because I don't play Zell. Zell is not my thing. I may check it out someday, but the Flamer would still be, for me, one of the ideal choices on the Zell. Hang on, I'm trying to carry some nerds over here. Oh, damn it. Thank you, Finn, for your kind donation. I sincerely appreciate it. Oh, come on. Oh. I got it. Whew. Nah, vet, no way, man. Agrippina all the way, dude. The flame shotgun is worthless. Is literally worthless in Damnation. I've tried it. It is absolutely terrible. So any veteran that uses the flame shotgun in Damnation, I would think is a moron. But I mean, if it works for you, man, go for it, but not for me. Solo queue Damnation, I've never seen it work. Ammo is too low, damage is too low. The Agrippina outclasses it by a mile. I mean, you can literally snipe Ogryns in 2 shots without anything. It's crazy. Now, of course, you do need full bore, so I will qualify that. But, you know, overall, damn. Am I gonna have to handle every single elite down here? I am, aren't I? Ah, Lord. This is why. This is how you know that other classes are useless at the game. The only one who can clutch like this is the Psyker. Just kidding. As if I would explode. Goodbye. Oh, me dying? No way, bro. I mean, who am I? Asian robot here, bro. I clutch the situations. Death does not occur to me. But I am aware that sometimes, you know, folks just may not be able to do the same things, you know? I'm literally playing sniper right now, though. Hey. No. Just kidding. Now, are they okay? They don't seem to be.
Head to the overseer's office so that we
I love that the melee classes are so afraid to get into combat, man. That should never be the way. Alright, if you're a melee class, you should be diving headfirst into the enemy and never dying. You see, so I kind of view this as a bit of a problem. It's not that, you know, the power sword is overpowered or things like that. No, other classes are just too damn weak. You know, they don't get a chance. A melee class should be damn near invincible running into melee combat. So, if people, you know, because a lot of people say, oh, well, everything's fine. You know, if everything's fine, then nobody should be dying. They should be completely invulnerable on Damnation. Assuming things are working as intended, but they're not. You see? They can barely even control a simple horde like this. It's not good. You see? And assuming that there are no real like ranged options for the team, everybody ends up like feeling weak as hell. You know? They're just literally getting shot at by two dudes. Can't handle it because they're all short range. See, this is why I'm against the whole situation, because if we're in trouble like this, the Ogryn and the Zealot cannot control the horde. They cannot defend the ranged damage dealers. So what it results in is that the ranged damage dealers, we have to protect ourselves and help them too. You know, this is why I'm against any of these nerfs, because the melee classes are not strong enough to handle shit. And Zealot with no flamethrower? The only one I've seen do well with that is Hayden. I mean, he's a beast with the Shredder auto pistol. How do you use dodge sliding in combat? You dodge and you press the crouch button. Kasahi, sorry. So by dodging and pressing the crouch button, you can effectively dodge and slide. So like that. It's not a technique that's used very often, but you can use it. It's more of a short range technique that I generally don't use so much. I used to use it a lot on the Zealot back when I did play, but I'm not much of a Zealot main because I'm not so good with that technique. So for the veteran and the rest, I tend to just use the normal dodge and slide. Okay, good. Of course, he went down. Yeah, because I'm just not good with that technique. Like, I'm not a Zealot main, so I can't really use that technique. But you can use it to dodge backwards. You can dodge backwards and slide backwards, so it's pretty cool. I mean, you can also do the sprint, right? Slide and you turn around quickly to, like, slide backwards. But that's not really dodge sliding. It's more you dodge and then you press crouch and you slide. Yeah, see, that's the problem, Young. You shouldn't have to do that. I mean, it makes no sense. You're a Zealot. You're supposed to be a god of melee. Why the fuck do you have to run? Okay, I disagree with that. I do. I feel like the Zealots should be able to hold their own in melee, so much so that, like, they should be able to protect their team. Same with Ogryns. If they say Ogryn is for CC and all that kind of stuff, then Ogryn should be CCing everything, you know? And that's the problem that I have, because if they want to nerf Power Sword, they can, but they need to make sure that the melee classes, if there are any, can protect their team. And what happens if you have no melee classes, you know? So they can't really take away options without giving us more. And that's the only issue I have, because I don't see the viability of the teamwork. Rather, I have to help them, you know? Yes, they should have a leap. Give them a leap into combat. Give them Cousin Okri's leap. You know, show them the power of Cousin Okri. Why not? Why don't they have that? You know, it makes no sense to me. Zealots are like, you know, their faith should give them strength. Like serious strength, you know what I'm saying? It's not fair. Like, people say, oh, the veteran has one of the best melees, then why don't we buff the Zealot? Why don't we buff the freaking Ogryn? You do realize that lore-wise, and this is something that I've always fought for, Ogryn's lore-wise can crush a human in power armor. So why the fuck can this guy not do that? A Space Marine should literally be nothing to an Ogryn. I mean, the Space Marine has skill, technique, and whatever that'll help him. But the Ogryn, in terms of raw brute strength, should be able to crack him out of his armor. Like some kind of crab, you know? At the very least, that's the lore I grew up with. Yeah, exactly. Ogryns are such a big target. They should have baseline damage reduction to everything. Okay, first of all, because guess what? Lore-wise, Ogryns can shrug off last gunfire. They can shrug off auto gunfire as it just bounces off their skin. This is in lore. Okay, Nork Deadok could pull a Chimera tank across the battlefield while under fire. So I'm pretty sure that all he got was a bonehead enhancement. It wasn't like he was like some kind of Ogryn god. He was an Ogryn with bonehead enhancements. That's all he had. So, you know, they're not giving us the lore accurate power fantasy. And on top of that, you know, they're making it so that the teamwork, like, I get it's for game balance, but this is not good. Like, you can't do balancing if you don't even give classes the abilities they're meant to have at the start. Like, the Zealot Preacher should bloody well have faith. And, you know, rather than martyrdom be based on, like, missing health, he should just constantly be having more and more melee damage. Like, as his... like, they should just replace it with religious fervor. The more he kills, the stronger he gets. But, of course, the more every time he takes a wound or he takes damage or gets hit too much, it reduces his fervor. So give him a fervor thing instead of martyrdom. Why can't he be a fanatic, you know? I think the Zealot deserves a buff as well. I don't find them as ideal as they should be, in my opinion. I could always be wrong, but I don't think I am. I'm getting my health first. See you later, Finjack. Thank you so much for your kind donation. Sorry I wasn't able to rap for you. But yeah, I never use the dodge slide with Purgatus because, I mean, I find it a bit worthless. I don't really need it. Dodging back itself is enough for me. As long as I can light him up, that's all that matters. You know, I tell you, I feel like the Ogryns are nerfed. You know, rather than saying the whatchamacallit is nerfed, rather than the Psyker being nerfed, right? I'd say the the Ogryn looks like they got nerfed. Bro, did you see how many times these Ogryns went down? Like, no, bro, no. That's not the way, man. That's not it. Come here and heal, bros. Come here and heal. I got you. Ooh. Da 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 You will never, never know I live my life for you. This song brings no tomorrow, like a bullet ripping through. I don't think the Psycho is nerfed, that's for sure. It's so relaxed. I mean, granted, I am a Purg Psyker, but still. I don't know. I don't think the changes impacted the Purgatus Psyker as much as it did the Zealot. Doesn't seem like it to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I'm a Psyker main, but I just don't feel the impact at all. I am playing the same as I was before. Unlimited dodges, baby! Woo! 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 I really should use the proper thing. So, has anyone felt any nerf to the Psyker? Anyone else? I'm just asking because I have not so far. Maybe high intensity will change my mind if I can get one today, but I'm not seeing it at the current moment. And that was even though my team was clearly not ideal and they were kind of dying.
No way back up.
I share the same sentiment. People were crying about Psyker being nerfed, you know, and I was thinking to myself, really? You sure? Because I played one. Now, yes, it was only one game, I know, but I did play one game of Psyker, like after the vet nerf. I was busy mostly testing the vet nerf, but I don't think the changes impacted the Psyker at all. Like, yo.
Not so strong, are you, mutant?
Yeah, so I certainly don't see any, like, the patch notes didn't, like, sure, they said, like, Soul Blaze was also reduced, like, a little bit of whatever, I can't even remember what was reduced, but the impact is not there, so I'm not quite sure what to think here. Hey, yo. Maybe it's because, like, you know, people were abusing the whole, like, oh, I can deflect without needing deflector. Maybe they were abusing that. That's why they felt it got nerfed, but that was literally a bug, so it was not meant to be in the game. So, ergo, there is no real nerf. Hey, hey, hey. That guy down. Ah, crap. I love how the dude was stuck inside that poor beast. Uh-oh. Ah!
The numbers are significant.
I'm gonna clear the horde first. There, solo horde clear.
Agree. Labor dominated.
There.
Thank you. Maybe
Issue resolved.
like this. Is this one so important?
It is imperative that Manufactorum HL1736 is retained.
I feel that Ogrins should just baseline have full-on damage resistance. It makes no sense that they have no damage resistance. Like I said, lore-wise, there's the precedent for it. So, if you're gonna make the Ogrins a big target, they should be able to resist all fire. I disagree with that, Headbanger, because it's pretty hard to get out of shooter LOS when the Ogren is supposed to be a shock troop. You see, I have an issue with it because it's not so much to do with player skill. It's to do with the fact that Ogrins don't match their lore. You're literally looking at what is supposedly a frontline class that is not able to just ignore enemy fire and stand at the front line, which I feel is supposed to happen, like assuming we go according to lore, which we should. 40k games must go according to lore, always, you know? So when we cannot do that, it just makes no sense, in my honest opinion. Why do things ignore me? Am I not enough of a threat for them? Fuck off, hound. Oh, hey, hey, hey! Sorry, bro, I can't help you with that. Woo, finally. Huh? Come on, face me. Woo! That was fun.
Reaching the Empyrean.
I don't know if that is the play, but then again, I don't play Ogren, so I don't know. You probably know better than me. But is that really the play? Is that really the play? Not quite sure if they should do that. No, Wildfire is doing just fine, dude.
Gratifying.
The post-DOT nerf, I'm not feeling any nerf though. That's kind of the thing. I don't feel a single bit of the nerf. There is absolutely no difference to my kill time at all. As you saw, I literally got through that entire thing. It didn't even go down once. Had to pick up the Ogrins as well, so I don't see a need to change anything at all. Actually, my build for the Purgatus Psyker, which I'm playing right now, and I'll be playing the same build throughout the night to ultimately, you know, get a true assessment. But I think if played correctly, you don't need the extra 8% on warp battery, because wildfires, the usefulness of wildfire is the constant spreading, which is very, very devastating. But if you're using your Ascendant Blaze to kill the shooters, you're not doing your job though. Okay, maybe it's playstyle here, but the way that I play this, very different, you know. But yeah, but here's the thing: if you're taking warp battery, right, just for the 6-stack Ascendant Blaze, which I do admit is a very big power up. You're not wrong on that. But you don't take the wildfire. I feel like the range on the burn is not enough. You get what I mean? Because for me with the wildfire, I'm hitting them hard and it's spreading the fire. Although it's small, right? It's spreading the fire further and further, which is what completely shreds hordes, you know? So I find myself being able to use the Ascendant Blaze as more of a... Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Nani? What did I... Oh, that was just one person. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna leave the mission there. They dropped me into a mission with one person and 2 other bots. And all of them are down. Like, why would you in that mission, bro? Why were you in that mission? Don't go into a mission that is effed up. Just leave and wait until there's a team. But anyway, you know, case in point, you're right. The Ascendant Blaze with 6 does murk them. I know, right? What a join. Like, I know I'm good, but I can't rescue 2 down bots and 1 guy that just left the mission. I can't rescue him from leaving. And I'm certainly not doing Damnation with 3 bots. No way, man. I'm gonna stick with doing it normal, you know? Okay, now come on. Give me a real mission. I can save any mission as long as there are actual players there. But yeah, I just cannot give up Wildfire right now because Wildfire is just so insane. It's just like roasty toasty, you know? Yeah, or at least that's the way it feels to me. Because I don't use my Ascendant Blaze offensively. I don't know. I've tried both, my dude. And this was pre DOT nerf, right? Even pre DOT nerf, you know, I actually felt way better with the with Wildfire. Oh my god, 4 Psyker party. This is wild. Because as much as people like it, you know, I just did not find it more efficient. I actually found Wildfire more efficient. Just because I literally have no problems with hordes. With the warp battery, without the spread sometimes, I feel that the hordes can sometimes get past me, which can be a difficult situation. Whereas with Wildfire, it's like everything's done, you know, no need to even think. La 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 la. This is normal damnation. I'll let this guy handle this. Oops.
Eliminate that dog's flamer!
Yeah. Nothing but smoking corpses, baby. Woo. I see you. My dream is not for you. No, you're right, you're right. I don't disagree. I just don't feel the efficiency from it. Because I don't need that 8% to reach the highest levels. I just enjoy Wildfire. Because for me, right, I guess the utility of Wildfire just clears all that, because I like to have the flames spread further so that it just feels like a lot less effort work, like during burning. Again, I can't realistically prove it with data numbers and all that, but even then, you know, this is very much one of those things where I go by feeling. And the feeling for me whenever I'm using Wildfire is that I don't have to work as hard to spread the flames. And in horde situations, which I am mostly geared toward, it allows me to do my absolute best and most devastating work, you know, as compared to if I were to use Warp Battery, which does increase my overall damage, but it feels like I have a bit more trouble with zoning and horde control. So for me, I very much stick with Wildfire because I've tried playing without it. It doesn't feel as good, really. And I actually was a major advocate of the what you call it?
Protocol suggests you heal. Hey, anyone help!
Oh, damn! He didn't die even after 2 shots of that. Ah, crap! This is no good. This is no good. Yep, that thing needs to die first. Need to get out of here. So annoying.
You sanctioned!
Fuck!
Yeah, damn. No, it should not. It usually should not. I'm not so sure about the stack preservation, but no, I cannot, Truffles. Hang on. Ah, let me adjust that. There we go. Now I can hear you. The thing about the stack preservation, first of all, is that it's not so much about that. It's about, like, for me at least, right? The only thing I want is the additional distance on my flames, because my flames are too short compared to what the Zealot's Flamer could do before. So I found that Wildfire basically extended the reach of my flames a little bit, which basically helped me to control larger hordes. And that's why I use it over the Warp Battery. Now, in that particular situation back there, right, if I had Warp Battery, okay, actually, I would have been able to resolve that. So Headbanger is also not wrong in saying that Warp Battery does have its value. It's just that in a normal team, assuming that, you know, the Psykers are not starstruck by seeing the Psyker main hop in their game with them and then completely bumble and fail on stream, assuming that that's not the case, assuming I get a general team, right, I need more horde control because it gives me more CC potential. When you have a situation like that with 4 Psykers and they get a little bit excited and they stop doing their job, that's when you fail. Because the Surge Psyker, if I was playing that Surge Psyker, number 1, every single shooter's head would have exploded first. I would have had 6 warp charges and my shock staff would have shocked every single shooter. That would have been my role. Meanwhile, the 2 Purg guys would have burned everything. Instead, they went in, they rushed in, they went down, and then 2 of them went down. It was an impossible situation to be saved. Also, the other Psyker did not kill the Muty with me. The Muty survived 2 hits from my Deimos, which means that no extra damage was being dealt to the Muty. As soon as you hear a Muty come in, right, a proper Psyker needs to immediately charge their sword, hit the Muty. Doesn't matter whether it dies or doesn't die. You have to hit the Muty first. Because if you don't, that's going to be an interruption to your team, and you cannot even allow a 1 or 2 second interruption. That is why up until that end moment, right, I had taken no damage at all until they started going down. Whereas they were taking damage because they were not prepared as Psykers. They were not ready to play Psyker. Psyker requires a lot of skill. It's strong, but requires skill. And I think that this is the issue with a lot of people. They watch the videos, they learn the concepts, but they don't apply them. I am not sure, dude. I don't play Ogryn, Kasahi, so I cannot answer that question with any reliable sense. I don't know if they do, but they should. Well, I don't know how much it is then, because it seems like Ogryns always take so much damage, which they do because they're big guys, but like, it would make sense to me if they took a bit less damage than they do right now. Because as far as I can tell, they should not be taking as much damage as they do. They should have damage reduction. And if they don't, then I'd be very worried, but I would love for them to actually have damage reduction. Nice. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, obviously they shouldn't face tank a room full of shooters, but, you know, it would be nice if they had some more damage reduction.
Not much of a life to be had down here, is there?
Power supply interruption. Easy.
So this is where the misfits hide.
2, 3 Psykers and a veteran. Okay.
No one should live thus.
Get your carcasses moving to the bazaar. We need cipher
I have one too. I just haven't played it for months.
Glorious striking day.
Because I'm just not interested in the Ogryn at all. So I want it to be like covering all the 4 classes, but I just realized, nah.
They're on us.
Rangers! Got the race.
Just kidding. Can I vacuum the diamantine through the thing? I wanted to try.
Sniper! Indeed! Bomber! Cap bomber! It's dead, I think.
There's some serious phasmophobia shit going down here. Here comes the happy souls, happy souls, happy souls. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, these guys are... You know, veteran boy needs to stick with the team here. Instead of going off on his own thinking he's Rambo.
They have us at
He's
the
just
dinner
compromising everybody's position. Poor choice, Betty boy. If you're gonna go in the dark with your little hellbore or whatever, gotta make smarter choices.
Gotta do so with protection.
Yes.
Watching your back!
My kill got straight up stolen, bros.
That barrel's going to explode! Less steel! They're coming closer!
Oh, why was I burning in those flames?
Scream! Scream! Sounds nice!
Hostile sighted!
Lost you 220 combat stunts!
No real nerf. My conclusion so far is that I'm certainly not nerfed in any way, shape, or form. But we do have to be at least aware of the fact that you still aren't the solution to everything. So, you know, you do still have to play very well. Like it doesn't require any additional skill than what you needed before to play well. I think the only thing that bothers me is the slight impact damage nerf, but it's not as bad as for the Zealot, I think. It certainly seemed a lot worse for the Zealot's Flamer than it does for this.
Emperor's drone! I don't have a call for that!
There we
Mutant
go.
neutralized! Medicaid station!
Come on!
Medicaid station!
Eliminating primary target!
This med station is of utility!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Forgot I don't have deflector on this one.
Morrow's soul has borne much. It has certainly aged.
Many souls become lost on tides of the immaterial. Oh, yes.
Not sure it matters. He's in charge.
The screams of a paralyzed soul.
Some people complain about it. There was a slight damage over time nerf, I guess, to the Soul Blaze stacks, and also an impact damage nerf to the flames, which was overall all flames had their impact damage nerfed. So people were complaining that the Purgatus Psyker is weaker now. I am currently testing it in Damnation, and as far as I've concluded, not really. So we're kind of okay.
100 rotten souls! Eliminating alpha target!
Now this is the one area where the wildfire shines over the warp battery. It's when they're all coming in like this in like weird angles, you can just spread the fire so nicely.
Barrel's going to explode!
Oop.
Yes, beloved, we're on our way.
If you read the patch notes, it's actually there under the where they talk about how the adjusted impact for flames, including Soul Blaze, is. Yeah. No, it wasn't a secret nerf. It's in the patch notes, dude. You can go through my video on the patch notes again. Yeah, I mentioned it, actually.
Calling the wall!
So players have felt that it does impact things, and I say, well, so far, not really.
The beast is here!
At least not in any meaningful way.
Dominate that beauty! So much cover! We'll have to get closer!
Yes. So because of that, it was a relatively minor change, I guess, but players have been feeling unhappy about it. But compared to the other actual nerfs, I don't feel the impact of this one.
Wouldn't breathe too deep, comrades.
Tertium's bones are rotting. The heretics are merely maggots. A fitting end to the foul rager. Agreed.
Like here, obviously this isn't gonna do shit to crushers, but Surge is my favorite. But yeah, certainly, like if you play without and you didn't know that there was a nerf, right? It would not feel any different to you. Like realistically, it has close to zero impact on the game.
I knew you'd help me.
As long as you don't rush in too much, because this is Damnation with power supply interruption. As long as you're not rushing, you're fine.
Pressure!
Oh crap. Ah, for fuck's sake. Oh. Jesus Christ. These muties in the dark. I'm trying to hit them, but this is super frustrating. Ah, so many mutants in the freaking dark. The problem though is that I really want to test out Purg, but nobody else is playing Surge. So in general, for these types of missions, you want to have both Surge and Purg Psyker. I actually don't favor the Purg Psyker because the Surge is far more useful. That would have been easy to do with the Surge Psyker because the Purg is useless against specials. And in most Damnation missions, the threat is specials because other classes are not good at killing them fast. If I was a veteran, right? If I was that veteran, I'd have a shotgun. Two slug the mutie, or slug the mutie and then pop my ability to shotgun down the mutie. Would have been a lot faster and we would have killed it. And also, if there's multiple crushers, the Purg fails to take care of that. So although people like the Purg, it's great for Horde, but you rely on your team. And if your team is not good, or at the very least not at the required Damnation skill level, which they should be, you will suffer a lot. And I think that that is a major downside to the Purg Psyker, because you need people that you can trust. The Purg Psyker's role is Horde clear, and it does that fantastically well. You cannot beat a Purg Psyker when it comes to Horde clear, but they deal less with specials than other classes do, and that's the problem. So you can immediately tell if you are the one carrying your team, meaning you're the one that's taking out most of the specials, dealing with problems. As soon as a mess like that happens, right, where it's beyond one person's ability to clear,
Do not judge the citizenry.
you're done.
They do not choose to live this way.
I grew up in the torrent. Fought like hell to escape, but there's no escaping your past, is there?
And I think that what's going to happen, or at least what has happened, is that players, because of all this, they feel upset toward the Psykers. They're like, oh, Psyker nerf happened. But no, it's nothing to do with the nerf. It's that your skill level is not Damnation. And unfortunately, that's the case, you know. A lot of people aren't ready for Damnation. And they will never be ready for Damnation. That's okay. You know, that's okay. That's just how video games are. Not everybody's gonna be at the top 1%. You know, because every situation has limitations. And I think after the nerf, a lot of people are playing Psyker, but they don't know. Like after the veteran nerf,
Quail insects! You leave me no choice! More life! The bomb is going to explode! More life!
Now, where's the mutie coming in? Okay, good. It's dead. Oh, we got a nice gun psyker. Okay, all clear. Good.
More shots on target next time. Sharpen up, all of you.
I concur. We must conserve ammunition.
Stick to the stairs. These pillars have maintenance access at all levels.
Yeah, I prefer Surge for that reason. No team reliance at all. I can do everything by myself. But that's just because I favor the Surge. Purg is no doubt very popular, and it is still the popular choice.
Surprise coming in!
Yep. Gun Psyker got it. Dank Magic Girl's pretty good. I actually know them. They are on par with Hayden.
Calculations E to 112. Enemy spotted.
I concur! I sense a blade soul!
Yes, actually, I'm planning on it. But what will be happening next is that first, now I've been working on my other channels and building them up, but soon I'll have my creepypasta reading channel. So once I have that, woo, almost fell off there. Phew. Almost did a boo-boo. But yes, there will be more reactions coming. A lot of people have been asking for that, and we will be working on them. Just that I'm right now, I'm trying to get all my channels running first. Once I have that and I establish my creepypasta reading channel, we'll also be doing a lot of reactions on that channel. Oh, sorry, not on that one. We'll be doing more reactions on this channel, sorry. Because that one will actually be for, like, helping people relax with readings. Aha, a horde. This is where I belong. Horde charging? No problem. I got this.
Don't strain yourself, Simeon. All of you to notice.
I just can't put down wildfire for this reason. Granted, I'm not as damage dealy, but the horde clear. The CC. Would you kindly? Thank you. You ready to give the trauma another staff? Yeah, another shot? Yeah, it's okay. I don't find it as good, but currently the only reason I'm not a trauma fan is because wildfire so good. Like trauma used to be good for some additional CC, but my god, wildfire bros. I just can't. Ah, nice spotting him. Oh. Blue Day's got it. Poor James. This is where I am not as useful. At least until I get in close. Plasma, I suggest not using it. I don't know, because I've tested it, but it's not Damnation viable. And I don't deal with weapons that are not fully Damnation viable. Compared to the shotgun, the plasma gun is weak. If you want to use the plasma gun, you may as well use the Agrippina shotgun. It's far better. It has all of the same powers, but none of the problems. Even the bolt gun is obviously the better choice as well. Plasma gun is shit. If you just want to use it for fun, then get the one that increases the power or whatever when you charge, or the charge rate one. I can't remember the exact blessings. But the last time I tested plasma gun, high intensity damnation fails. So it's okay in most damnations, like low intensity and whatnot, but it cannot make it into high intensity stuff. And this is a core failing. Yeah, the plasma gun's shit, dude. No good veteran uses a plasma gun. I haven't seen a plasma vet in a long time, and I'm really happy about that. Nope. Damn it. Demon host got up. Bolt gun, perk, and blessing? Well, listen, if you talk about the bolt gun, you should follow my bolt gun build, dude. Although the video is older, I have videos for all the most important builds. Don't forget about the last pistol build as well. Last pistol bolt gun is still very good. The shotgun build comes in the evening. Yep, no problem. There should not be any stream audio skipping, dude. The problem seems to be on your end. Please refresh it. Truffles, any stream audio issues?
Give me a sec. Gotta mute myself and you continue talking.
I'll just have my buddy Truffles do a little check and see if there are any stream audio issues. There should not be, usually. What you can do is go check your YouTube settings. Make sure you've set the settings up to 1080p because YouTube has an auto quality adjust setting, which can cause issues. YouTube will automatically do this if you're watching on a phone. Even on PC, it will do this now automatically. So you have to go to settings, set quality for current video, and you have to physically set it to 1080p.
Tertian can't fight without a sustainable water supply. So guess what the heretics have gone after?
That one I don't know, Alejandro. I have no word on that because it's not been an issue that anyone's brought up with me. So I would suggest reporting it on the Fat Shark forums and ask them if they're going to fix it. Well, I mean, I can understand that, so...
Indeed.
No?
Yep, okay. Thank you, Truffles. Appreciate you assisting with the check.
Yes.
Always a pleasure.
Of course.
Strange colors.
Those wounds need attention. Agreed.
Engaging precision fire!
Right ahead. Killed it. There's more blood than seems ideal.
I can't stand.
This is the value of an awesome-ass stamina plus 3 curio.
Hiding something, you know. Lots of somethings.
These extra minutes drafting, ain't he? Blockbuster always on the fiddle.
His knowledge must be valuable to Grendel, or he wouldn't be here.
Engaging critical target!
Oh, good.
Not many walked this road in the Castle HQ and came out again.
I've gone out.
That's the bomber gun.
Okay.
Forward! We need no longer worry
A
about
present from my beloved.
Reaper!
Reaper! Medicare station!
Oh. Oh.
Medicare
You're
station!
digging through that. We better find another way in.
Going in with that.
Head up those stairs!
Lost in 220 combat stunts!
Indeed!
Well, I don't really check, to be honest. I just assume that every Damnation mission, as long as I'm picking up everything, I'm okay. So, like I said, report it to Fat Shark and see if they take care of it. Because if you have the evidence of it, show it to them, explain the situation to them, and they will do their best to be able to help you.
Once we're down, we're stuck.
Sighted in! Engaging!
It's best if you have a video as well. Yeah, of course. I understand. Go show it to them. I believe you, I just don't have any evidence to show them. So if you have evidence, prove it to them. Just
That's it, friend.
explain and then tell them about it, and they should be able to at least resolve the issue. This is why it's very important that players provide consistent feedback. Providing it to me doesn't help, FYI, The only thing that you need to feed back to me are exploits. Because I can, if the exploit can be replicated, I can show them in a video. But for these kinds of other things, right, if you have the proof and you have the evidence on hand, show it to the Fat Shark devs on forums. Yeah, no problem. I mean, even if it's obvious, you still got to show it. Like, you still have to like have either a screenshot or something to back it up. As long as you do, they will take it seriously, and then they will resolve things from there. So you can 110%.
Help! I don't want to go down there. Which needs hoisting up.
The muti is at peace.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, ammo!
Bring in the flame.
Sighting it. Oh, flame it.
Dedicate station!
Right shotgun up.
Wait a second.
You can. That's my advice.
Right shotgun up.
Ammo!
Can
I
you finally
concur.
fell her? So many proud soldiers gone. Just like us.
My beloved tried everything. You have to believe him. He really tried.
The Eye of Perth was ever a haunt of fools and long-forgotten mistakes. They have a habit of returning.
But I hope that the issue is solved, whatever the case is. Fat Shark generally is pretty good about listening to stuff like that.
Freezing wherever
Oh,
you go.
should be okay.
Remain vigilant. They won't let you hit without a fight.
Yes,
They usually won't say that. Like, if you have maybe a video, like a video would be great. Like, you don't have to upload it publicly, right? You can upload any video as unlisted, right, on YouTube, and as long as it's about 1080p and they can kind of see that, right, and you just provide them with maybe a screenshot or something, they should be able to take care of it. Like, it should be a known issue. So if you can do something like that, it would be great. If you can't, at least a screenshot, and let them know about the issue, then they can investigate themselves. It might take them a bit longer, but they can also do it that way. On the Zealot, no. On the Zealot, it's great. Because the Zealot, don't forget, the Zealot has not only melee buffs, but also increased attack speed. My buddy Shroot prefers the Devil Claw, actually. Yeah. Okay, take a screenshot at least, Alejandro, of the end screen mission, and show them the final count on that. It should be, it should, like, to an extent, be able to prove it. And then they can investigate from there. Now, I don't know about Vermintide 2, but I'm a partner now, so if they don't meet my professional standards, then plain and simple, I won't be working with them. But so far, they've met my professional standards. Because don't forget, I can choose to work with other companies as well. If tomorrow there's no more profit in Darktide, I won't be here anymore, you know? Legit. So I usually am very good with my assessments, and I hold my partners to the same professional standard. Whoever I'm partnered with, I'm not their employee, okay? I'm on equal footing with them, okay? I work with them. So if they fail professional standards, I will adjust as necessary. Yeah, the parry special is pretty good. Like I said, my buddy Shroot prefers the Devil Claw well before the nerf. Now, after the nerf, he's all emo about it, so he doesn't play anymore. There he is.
That's the muti ended.
That's not a good sound.
Ah, there they are. I was wondering where they were.
You have a brutish
Very
opinion
good.
of
Very good. Very nice.
Really? The Vassals trained me well.
Yeah, like I said, it's the only time that I found it terrible was on the veteran. But that's because you're just not like on the veteran, you just literally get swarmed a lot, so it felt pretty bad. But on the Zealot, it should be totally fine. Like I said, it is highly favored by several good Zealots.
I concur. There are those who think we can learn from the Xenos. Their tales never
If
end
multiples
well.
of you are having this issue, like all of you should report it on the forums. Just make sure you guys do, because trust me, it will really help if you do. Like if just one person reports it, that's not going to do very much. But if multiple people report the issue, you know, no matter how small it may seem, like they will take notice. They'll say, okay, we'll fix it. Because it's only because people like speak up that they take notice. So always remember, feedback is very important.
Go there! What's the upper attendant to?
Okay.
Oi! Where are you going?
Thank you.
There we go.
Over here.
Darktide Souls, right? You're finally fulfilling your dream of playing Dark Souls in Darktide, which I freaking love it.
Engaging priority target!
I concur.
Yeah.
Yes, beloved, it was angry, wasn't it?
Indeed.
Switch!
Try to knock out the
He
view
used
racer.
it!
Emperor, guide me. Please. Please.
Yeah, no, you should always report everything. You see, a lot of people say I don't tend to report, and that's why a lot of things actually never get solved. The more that people report it, don't think of it as bothering the devs or anything. If everybody reports an issue, the devs will take notice, like assuming it's a legitimate issue, you know? So always, if you can, right? If you encounter issues or problems, just report it. And provide whatever evidence you can, if possible.
How many voices?
Good thing I had my emergency button. Really? Right at my feet? Why was my feet the one?
Getting dizzy!
This is a one-way route.
Okay, shit.
Omega Minori! Demon Hunt!
Nice.
This way.
Fair enough. Thank you for doing your part, citizen. Make sure you do your part from now on. The more that people help each other, the better. Just kidding. I do not explode. But yeah, the more the people help each other, the better. I just realized how that sounded. I was saying just kidding because I always do that whenever I'm about to explode and I save myself. I'm like, just kidding. Then I was like, wait, no, I mean people should help each other.
You're almost to the silo. Weapons up.
Yeah, bomber.
Copy that.
Good. A healing station.
Oh,
Barrel's gonna explode.
materia. Yeah, let's go.
Precision fire underway. Trigger the system flush. Drive the demon out. Try not to die. Simple enough, don't you think?
A fitting end to the foul rager.
All right,
Get out of my head.
let's get it done. Hi, Poppy.
Indeed.
Ah, damn it.
I concur.
You know, I was feeling so proud of this team, then I realized it's low intensity. Sad. Oh, come on.
We have finished the hound.
That was mondo annoying.
Bastion 220 engaged.
Let it back down.
Okay. Rally to me, my brothers. Oh god, Brigitte.
Her shield is so big now.
Still haven't watched that video. Had like no time. I do need to though. No, but Shoot said it's only during alt, right? Or whatever.
Yeah, it's during all, but it's still so big.
What is her alt now? Is her alt just changing to the shield or what? Or is it the same as before?
No.
Bastion
damage before, but like her shield is.
Her shield gets big, that's all.
Yeah.
So basically it's the previous ult, but now with big shield.
Yeah. You
Sick.
can block off your entire team with it. It's, I think, about as wide as Reinhardt's shield.
Okay. I'm going to become
But, like,
wide heart.
With how thin, with how small Briganda's model is compared to Reinhardt, it looks big.
Fair enough. I love how Torbjorn's daughter became Reinhardt's squire instead. Instead of becoming like a technical random. He was like, no, I want to be Crusader. But you're not even German. That's okay. Me Crusader now.
Unburst Crusader.
Just like unleashing Holy Crusades 110%.
Wait. Nice crusading.
Yep. Okay. Yay! I gotta admit though that right now I'm starting to see a very clear gap between the veterans that are good without the power sword and the veterans that are suffering without it. You know, I'm starting to really see that gap. Okay, it's 1 hour and 30 minutes into stream. Let me run a 1 minute ad break so that we don't get the random ads, and we'll carry on. Okay, so I'm just gonna run that real quick right now. And while that is running, I'm gonna go to the washroom. Ooh, pee. I am back. A bit too cold, so I had to adjust the window size. All right. Now, how are we doing mission contract wise? Okay, we're doing all right. Let's continue to purg our way through life. Purgy, purgy, purg, purgy, purgy, purg, 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 purgy, purg, purg, purgy, purg, purg. This is the purg song. You guys better love it. If you don't love it, I'll cry. Now then, do I have teammates? I got one. Okay. Let's wait and see if we get anybody else. No? Not yet? Okay. Purgy, purg, 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 purg.
The trouble's confined to a single silo, for now. The heretics are pumping their poison in from there. You know the drill. Drive the demon off, and hopefully that'll get the water clean enough to drink.
So this is the same mission we just cleared with ease. All right, a different team now. Oh, he's using the shotgun. He's using the cantrail.
Isn't it?
Well, looks like I'm solo then.
Everyone else goes in the drink. Head for the center of Ragtown. There'll be an elevator on the way.
When a fight starts, get stuck in. Understand?
That Psyker's efficient, I'll give him that.
Gratifying. You concur? Initiating crowd control.
I ain't scared of you.
Barrels reloading!
Ready to burn! Precision fire!
Stop shotgunner!
Front seat, six seat, go. Duty!
I concur.
Killed it!
Okay, we have a surge Psyker. This should go well. Should. Okay,
No voices!
nothing in the dark for now.
Threat neutralized! Scab shotgunner!
Engaging precision fire! Sighting it!
And he's already out of ammo. Huh.
If we carry on, we're trapped!
Sounds like a hound.
Good thing there are 3 Psykers. All the ammo is his.
I keep hoping the Ragged King's cause will have collapsed.
Agreed!
As always next time.
Indeed! Proper! Engaging war protocols! Killed it!
Ammo! Fly! Cover me!
I am one with the war!
Oh, no problem.
Engaging critical target!
Oh, damn, it got me.
Weapons dry!
Slow. Could have saved me a bit of the hit points by just, you know, blasting it with some lightning. If you've got a surge, right, and you see a mutie charging in, always lightning it no matter what. Don't worry about the damage. Trust your teammates to handle that. Don't try and kill it yourself. Just surge it so that it doesn't hurt anybody's hit points. Very, very key, important thing to do as a Psyker. So if you have a surge staff, it is literally your responsibility to prioritize CC over damage. Don't ever, ever try to deal any damage. Your job is just CC. Especially in Damnation. Other game modes, you want to deal damage, be my guess. And of course your CC does deal damage, but a lot of Psykers, I think, for some reason don't know that. Or do not obey that rule for some weird reason. But yes.
Evil is near.
What a name, Worthless Protoplasm. Are you okay, buddy? Let me see. Yeah, sure.
Agreed.
You're not getting a Zealot buff. I will try and fight for you, but I don't think you're getting a Zealot buff right now. Oh. Oh, that guy exploded.
You must get up. Oh, hello. You'd expect the criminal life to be rather more comfortable. There's no turning back from this.
Charge breakpoints? No. Even at the lowest charge levels, you can absolutely you can always stagger them. So just fire off. Just fire off, dude. Like never worry about, oh, do I have to charge it to a certain point? In general, if you're following my surge build, you should easily be able to get half charged within like a moment. So just fire off as soon as you get about half charge is good enough. Because the charging of the surge staff does not increase the stagger or anything. The charging of the surge staff only increases damage. I actually covered that in an older video that, you know, explains how to pretty much use each staff and what charging each staff will do. And basically for the surge, it has been determined already that it only increases damage. That's it. Whoa. I didn't even know where I was getting hit from.
Emperor's mercy administered. Without duty, one has no purpose. Wouldn't you concur? Last kill! This way!
Put the bricks behind you as soon as you can. That's my advice.
Stop, turn up!
220 combat stance.
Oh, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's it. You see, this is the actual right way to do things. Because the rest doesn't matter. Just keep surging and stopping any of the key targets. this leaves the other psychers to be able to like do all the other specky shit that they need to.
Agreed.
Gotta love that lovely gunner resistance. Lol. There we go.
Thanks.
I expected their failure, so it's okay. I love it too, Roses. It's awesome. Yeah, charges does not equal stagger. You can check out my video. Like I said, if you ever need to know,
What could the enforcers do about the
what
torrents?
each of the staff's charging does, you can go refer to that video.
Always the same patterns wherever you go.
Not exactly Tursum's pretty side, is it? The silo isn't far.
Ammo! If I
You.
am to die, I will make it count.
See where the power cell is.
Power cell.
We can count this one.
Hey. Wow, the dude just randomly DC'd. Satch. good perks per staff, just check the individual build videos, dude. Because I explain the stats, staffs, everything in those videos, so you should always watch the build videos. If you want to learn about different types of staff, watch like the build videos that I do. The only one that I don't have right now is Trauma, but that's because Trauma is the same as Void Strike. So you can run that, but the perks and blessings for the Trauma are not covered. So only the build is. But for the rest of the staffs, I've already got everything, so you can utilize that if you want. I don't like go through like each staff's perks and stuff like that because it really just depends on the build, and builds generally need updates as well, so just gotta be a bit careful with that kind of stuff. Board control is beautiful. Oh. He tried to bomb me. Lol. Not happening, buddy. I'm a wildfire psyker. You're not gonna do shit to me. Hey, no problem, man. Always happy to help. You know I got that info. Some people got a crack dealer, but you guys got an info dealer. I deal only in the best strains of information. Give you that good stuff, help you get high in the game. High in terms of rank. Any other humans? No other humans. Just kidding. Hey, I didn't know you're still alive. Okay. I got you, James. Don't show such weakness, bro. Gotta be strong. Remember, weakness is illegal in the Imperium of Man.
To be on patrol once again.
For me, if I just play for fun, I mean, it also depends on your skill level, but for me, I play Damnation all day, so Heresy is my, if I want to play for fun, but then players are pretty bad in Heresy. So I'd have to pick Malice. If I really just wanted to not give a shit, Malice, because there's no way I'll die. But, yeah, it really just depends on your personal, yeah, exactly. Because if your skill level is poor, even Heresy is going to be a challenge, you know? And I've seen people that can't go beyond Malice. So, yeah, for me, I just rolled Heresy for... My Heresy is like my... Okay, if I don't feel like thinking, I'll go Heresy. I literally use it for a warm-up. Holy shit, so much plasteel. Give me that material. You will burn. Born. But yeah, for me, like, the brain dead mode is always, you know, as weird as it sounds like, the mode I play when I don't want to think is actually Heresy. But sometimes the players are so bad that I actually have to think, so I actually find myself in Damnation all the time these days, because Damnation itself is pretty relaxing, you know? Aha! No good, I took a hit. Okay. Good night.
No. There's something.
What?
I pressed show and the message got deleted.
Oh,
Why?
lol. I don't know. Just make sure you unhide him then. Oh, you unhid the message. Okay.
I can't unhide.
No. Sorry. I'm talking fast. I'm thinking. I meant that you only hid the message. Okay, it's all good. I can view it. Yeah. It was an accident. I don't even know why it was hidden there. He didn't even swear.
Yeah. It got automatically hit. I was like,
yeah,
what?
I was like, yeah, YouTube is weird sometimes. But anyway, what Neri says was that it depends on his mood. If he has a long shit day at work, then T3 it is. But if it's the end of the week and he's got some time, he plays T5. Which is pretty much, yeah, that makes logical sense. I think most people will find themselves in a similar boat. Ooh. And that was the steal. Okay. I mean, video games are pretty much my living, so for me, this is my job, not fun. If I want to have fun, I play Metal Hellsinger. But I rarely get to have fun. Like, these days I'm so busy. But I'll probably be busy for another, like, month at least, minimum. Getting all these channels established and getting the workflow right. Once that's all established, I'm gonna be more relaxed, and I can't wait, but you gotta slog. Everything in life, no matter what it is, you gotta work hard. And a small channel like me needs to work extra hard. Life ain't easy, that's for sure. Pimpin' ain't easy. There we go, good boys, they got them all. Ah, crap, we lost the pot. Oh, shit.
Soldier.
Thanks, soldier. Appreciate it. Eliminating primary target.
Woo. T4 solo mode, right? Sometimes, yeah. Because it's kind of the middle ground between Damnation and Heresy, and a lot of players just aren't ready for that shit. So it can get pretty wild. But most of the time, if I'm legit just playing for fun, I'll go there. But Damnation is generally my fun. Actually, I don't really think I have a play for fun mode, sadly. I only have a play for work mode. James ran for it. Lol. Homie Despo, man.
They call him James.
Yes. He ran, man. He ran for the dropship like there was no tomorrow. Always amuses me. Always amuses me. He sprinted for that. He was like, nope, I'm out, bro. Gotta run. Gotta run.
Speed.
He was one with Speed Force. I do not deny. But yeah, so far, aside from a couple of rough missions, but that was mostly because Demon Host was tagged. The Surge is actually, the Purge is doing quite well. So I don't see any real problems with it. Ooh, this thing got Warp Flurry 3. Nice. I'm gonna just earn that blessing right now.
You're earning your keep. It's good to see. I'm starting to think you're
Your weaponry is
Starting to think I'm indestructible, do you? You better. So I'm beast. So I'm the beastie boy. Yes. Now. 1 second. Let me see. I have a crap ton of resources. I'm gonna just grab a random. I'm gonna roll for a. I'm gonna roll for a. I'm gonna roll for a last pistol. One of those.
Goodbye.
I don't care about the stats on it. I just want to see if I can. I'm just gonna try and gamble for Infernus. Infernus 4. Also, let me go see. Do I have another health curio that has gonna resist? It must have at least 19 with a 20 gonna resist. Yes. Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna try going at it without a wound. Why? Because I too like to live dangerously. Resistance to mutants, okay. Let's roll the last one to toughness regen. S'il vous plaît.
The work is complete. The work is complete. Praise the Omnissiah. A new marvel is awoken. And what
Toughness
do we
regen,
have
I
here?
demand it.
Interesting. And what do we have here? It is done.
Time to
A
gotcha
new
until I get it.
marvel is awoken.
Sorry, you guys just have to put up with sound for a bit.
What do we have here? Interesting. The machine god is most generous. The machine god is most generous. A new marvel is awoken. The machine god is most generous. Splendid.
Ah, shit!
Trust you
I had 30% toughness regen, accidentally re-rolled it. No!
do we have here?
Failure.
Work is complete.
Lol, you guys saw that fail live on stream. No! Ah, well, I'll get it again, eventually.
He's trolling.
I know, right? Self-trolled. Self-trolled.
A new marvel is awoken.
Nah, I'll just have to settle for the 22. I'll get that 30% again another day. But let's go mess around with this setup now. Oh, yeah, shit. Let me just roll that gun. I'm just gonna consecrate it and just see if I can get Infernus 4. Still desperately trying because I want my pistols to be good again.
Treat it with care.
Ah, the self-trolling I just did, guys.
It is done.
Congratulations, I trolled myself.
Machine god is most generous. It
Let's
is
see the
done.
river. Raking Fire 2. Okay.
Generous.
Okay.
From the
Very
forge cometh
nice.
miracles. From miracles
Very
cometh deliverance.
nice. Raking Fire 2. I will earn you. You know what? Just because I'm a gambling man, born in New Orleans, let me go get myself a nice Vlad. Do I already have one actually? Let's go test. Do I already have one that does not have an purple? I think is well statted. Does not already have Infernus. It's purple. Okay, let's gamble on it. It's got dog shit mobility, but
Do you wish your
I gamble on
armaments
it.
to be refined?
Shit dog mobility.
no, I don't have any meme builds here on this channel. Yeah, it's got shit dog mobility. I'm just gonna try and gamble on getting a Infernus blessing. Okay, fail. That thing is getting trashed instantaneously. Goodbye. You have failed me. So many levels. I'm most disappointed. Oh yeah, this old one. This one? Gone. Okie dokie. What's up, Fading? Right, let's hop into another. Time to go.
Alright, damn.
Time to go roasty toasty with this. But I don't have any meme builds, sadly. I'm not a memer. I only have the hardcore serious builds. 100% must fight and win type builds.
Location?
I think some other YouTubers do meme builds, but I just don't. I don't personally do them because I find them, you know, not like with my limited time. I don't really have the time to focus on it.
Insertion will be through the sewer system. Other instructions will be issued en route.
Well then, come and chill, Faden. Come and chill away, buddy. While I roast some oh dear, what the?
Reaching into the wall!
How is that burster not dead after that? What the frick?
It's 12. I did not realize that.
Yes, it's 12 in the morning.
Whatever.
Neutralized!
It's high noon.
It's your bedtime.
It's past your bedtime, Truffles.
Oh shit.
As if it is, la bro. It's this. Don't
I'm trying
army
to sleep
now,
one of
la.
these days.
No, la. Don't army now, la.
She's loyal too.
Okay, charge up and now we are ready to roast all the hordes. Way, roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pond to be rollicking brandy dandy. Heave Apollo, heave away. These heretics are really... I can't say that on stream.
Your compliment is gratifying.
Our heretics are happy.
They are one within the iris.
Scout bomber. I am one with the war.
Step into my eye.
No. Lol. This guy got insta-sniped. What a nerd.
My siblings, slaughtered. That seems likely.
Excuse me.
Come, flavor.
Hey, Colton. Yeah, my legal counsel always advises me not to finish some of the songs I do, you know?
This will be challenging.
Gotta always be very, very careful. Especially when you're a poo tuber. Hound, listen, Hound. Would you kindly just back the fuck off? I'm gonna roast all these hordes.
I sense a demon host. This way. Rapper. Killed it. Beauty. Those grenades.
Ah, this is a high intensity, that's why.
It's about to blow. Follow me. Retrieval requested. There's a hound nearby. We don't have order. The air quality perhaps isn't the best in Celsius. Excessive force authorized.
Trust me, Psyker. I won't hurt you.
Kind of you, brute.
Okay, we are now okay. Good-o. Oi! If they wouldn't mind. If any please, could you just not?
Neutralized.
Readying Omicron Mortis Intercession.
Its malicious mind darkens. Ranger! Red neutralized. Ashamed to see the shops abandoned. Let's do it!
Now, we do have, if I recall, a Surge Psyker. All these specials and whatnot should be literally stunned. I don't know what they're busy doing.
Emperor, guide me.
If they're guarding the back, very, very poor. Very, very poor play. Their focus is one thing. Especially if you've got a Surge. I don't know if they have a Surge though. I think one of them was playing Surge though. Or at least they should have been. I should be seeing everything stunned consistently. If you're busy chopping away while you're a Surge, and there's no immediate, like, horde threat to you, no. Oh, shit. No charge. Fucking hell. Up its head.
Requesting aid! No! Bring shotgun my mind! In the strongest possible terms! Help!
Help us, Doctor! Recharge that tank!
Initiating crowd control!
The medipack is gone.
Killed it!
This is why I always tell people be fast. You don't ever be slow.
Enforcer backup would
And
be
if you're a Psyker, you should have tools to completely rip apart specials, hordes, whatever. It doesn't really matter. What are these people psyching for? Well, I'm glad I do.
Credit must be shared! Reaching the Aetherian!
Waypoint. Judicial Enforcement Station TN8707. Achieved.
Back to the squad!
No. Take only. Stepmother! God!
These Psykers are hanging back too much.
Time becomes more disrupted every time one travels the road. Ammo! An alternative to voyaging this sea of nightmares. Stop, Flamer! Putting me no choice! Tertium's a wonder. The greatest planetary capital for 3 sectors. And, I dare say, the finest.
Vista! You sure?
Follow me! This is rechargeable.
Right? No, the Purgatus left click is the same range, dude. It's just more impact though. So if you're running that, it should be fine. If we're triple Purgatus, then that's just sad.
Sniper!
I mean, doable, but still sad.
Sniper slain!
Thought we had at least one surge. Oh well. Have to deal with that.
707.
Dead and gone.
If it wasn't for the theme of the stream, I would have. Oh yeah, it is triple purge. Damn, that's rough.
Ranger dead. Our duty is done.
I mean, it's workable, but it just depends on the skill of the slayers. Because if you do not know how to perfect rush with the purge, and also how to also handle specials while using a purge, things will go pretty badly for you in general. Like, if a crusher comes in with a horde, I will still burn first, although the burning is not effective on the crusher. Then the next step is to, blast the crusher.
Medicate station.
Nice.
Zealots may think they know the evil in human hearts, but imposters are confronted with a jail. A hound is nearby! Threat neutralized!
I love that one.
Stop slaver! No way back! Uncannily visceral! Anyone know of the cicatrix maledictum? I heard whisper of it at the Enforcer's Bastion.
Rennick said it's the result of a real space cascade summoned by an anti-astropathic surge. That make any sense to you?
A disturbance in the immaterium. No wonder we Psykers feel a rising darkness. Yes! Yes! Flow through me! Scab shotgunner!
Sorry, I gotta sit up for a second. Oof, there we go. Whew.
That barrel's going to explode! Indeed! The house is neutralized! Guard yourselves! A horde comes!
They'll die here. You'll see.
I'm bleeding out! Overloading! Too kind, brute! Scout shotgunner!
One piece of advice which I'll give anyone, let's say you're a Purgatus Psyker, right, and you have an area of responsibility, you never leave it. For example, if you're looking after the back, if I'm looking after the front and you're burning the back, right? I should never have to worry about something coming from your direction. Don't ever abandon your position even if you die. You die where you stand. That is the Purgatus Psyker way because you are literally the control. So if you don't do that, things go hairy real quick. So I'd say that is the #1 mistake that a lot of Purgatus Psykers make because they don't look after the area that they're supposed to, or they panic and then, you know, start moving areas, stuff like that, a bit too much. I always warn against that because if you do that too much, you don't form a control line, and that is dangerous for your team.
Agreed. The bomber is slain with the wall. I won't let you in. Buzzing. Oh, buzzing. Buzzing.
Crap.
How many boys?
I realized I was exploding. At least I realized it a bit later.
Vienna, beauty.
Okay.
Beware, bomber. Watch out, gunner. Just doing my duty.
Oh, it's me.
Duty! I concur. I feel the soul's agony. Scab flamer! Scab gunner! Profuse sanctioned! Elemental! Duty is neutralized! Left kill! Sibling, endeavor to remain upright. I am obliged. Frank, shotgunner. Some believe themselves above the Lex. Not every imposter realizes, but it's their duty to prove them wrong. The voices. The voices.
You hate the lights out condition? I think it's pretty wild because it's so difficult. Not realizing how much you rely on your eyes instead of your other senses. Whew, it's crazy. The grim dark or the grim darkness. Oh, this is true insanity.
Is that a med station?
I dig it because it's just unbelievably fearsome. 1 med pack. Prevents you from playing Void Strike. LOL. Void Strike Psyker. You Void Strike Psyker.
Like this, Explicator.
I lost plenty in this place. Others lost more. Some of them to me.
Maybe try to think less loudly on the subject.
You absolute piece of chaos crap. Come on. Come on. Unlimited dodges, bitch. I'll fight you through the walls. What's the matter, huh? You don't like it? You don't like infinite dodge psychers, huh? But you don't. But you don't. Fuck you. Tagging a demon host, Starless Light. Throw those void strikes. Just like the other guy that threw a void strike and tagged the demon host straight away. What will that result in? Oh right, mission failure. So no. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. 39 minutes, but they did it. Not bad. Not bad. The 3 psychers all using Purgatus. Most dangerous situation I've been in. What's the stream time right now? Stream time is 2 hours and 36. Okay, let me do the 1 minute ad break now so we don't get the random ads later. And while we do so, I will just check in on a lot of my stuff. 4K, 4.6K materials, that's fine. Nothing major. Did I get anything new? New combat knife. Rending on backstab hit. Ruthless backstab. Of course I'd prefer uncanny, but ruthless backstab does give some potential. Let me go achieve that. Earn.
The work is complete.
Do I think Void Strike can be viable in Damnation? Good sir, good sir. If you did not already see the build, then my question to you is why? Have you been slacking on watching my videos, good sir? There you go. Enjoy. Any build posted on this channel has been tested at the highest intensity levels of Damnation. So if I have a build for it, it means it works well. There you go. Watch that video and become one with the enlightenment. Oh, this thing is Decimator 3. Nice.
And what do we have here?
Always wanted a Deci 3. The all or nothing.
A new marvel is awoken.
This is my tack axe of glory. Chainsword, give me Savage Sweep 3.
machine god
May as well
is
clear out my
most
Psyker's
generous.
inventory. They always have a lot of extra. Got a lot of extra. This one. Take it, take it.
The machine god is most generous.
Anything else? Anything else? I do not have Slaughter 1. I want to collect the blessing. Let me collect it.
The machine god is most generous.
The rest is fine. Now, what else do I have here? Efficiency 4 between the... That. That's why
A
not.
new marvel is awoken.
Oath Spitter. Give me that.
Interesting.
Wait a second. Truffles is still here? Nani?
You thought I left?
Yes. You were like, oh, it's late. That's how I was just chilling like, oh, la, 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 la. Then I hear the sound. I'm like, I didn't know he was here. I hear the sound of Truffles. He's lurking in the shadows. Creepy. Extra creepy.
Lurking in the shadows. I trust you are pleased, Violet. I trust you are pleased, Violet.
Earn these random blessings. Okay, the ad should be done now. Alright. Always good to clean up the inventory once in a while. Good to clean up ye olde inventory. Nakin, ye are doomed, I tell ya. Yon barrel is exploding.
Rannick's got a new job for you. Secure a supply train in Metal Fab 36.
No,
There's a
seems we're
second
running
team
in.
ready to handle the actual extraction. You just need to secure the consignment yard. We need these supplies. So Emperor walk with you, and don't fail me.
It's down! Precision fire underway!
So anyway, I literally landed and started burning.
I concur. Fury of not expected. Threat neutralized. Gas bomber.
Headhunting!
Apparently I can just pop their heads through the staircase. Fuck you.
Emperor of Night. Please. Please.
Alright, so I've just dropped into low intensity. Ooh. I was gonna record footage, but ooh, low intensity. Ooh. Ooh. No challenge whatsoever. That's gross, man.
Indeed.
When I see low intensity, I internally cringe. Ooh, ow.
Initiating crowd control.
Everything's on freaking fire.
That's right. Throw the welcome cloister. Don't let the heretics throw you.
Give me all those materials, baby. Woo! Perk feels weak? No, it doesn't. Dude, I've been playing it all night, bro. Yeah, Perk has been feeling great. What you talking about? Perk feels weak. Homie, I've been playing it in Damnation all night. It is literally impossible for the perk to be weak.
You know what? I'm just going
No, you're not. No, you're not.
What? No, I am.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're one with us.
No, I will. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
End that bastard!
Medical station. Dead trapper.
I mean, horde clears just fine. Anyway, we got this whole grim thing going on, so fuck it. It's so strong that I stepped away from my build that requires 1 wound. I've now put on 2 health curios and stam +3.
I won't leave you, sibling.
And I'm seeing how it feels.
Grab some ammo, boss. Don't break the demon head. Something nasty came through here.
So yeah, Purg is definitely not weak, dude. So if you don't know the Purg build, make sure to check out my Purg build video. That will explain the Purg build to you, because from a completely factual point of view, right, there has been no change to the Purg. There's been literally 0 change to the Purg. I cannot falsely state that there is a change if there isn't, and there hasn't been any at all. Like, people say the DOT's been weakened or whatever, but it has literally affected none of my Damnation plays. High intensity, low intensity, lights out, no lights out, whatever the case is, 0 effect so far. But that's, of course, I'm assuming you're following my build, because I've tested it with the build I posted. I don't know if you're doing something different, maybe other builds are more effective than mine. But at the current moment, my build is not effective. Moving with Thud. At least this time he's not trying to give me advice on how to play, which is good. I'm glad Thud has learned. So I can respect that, and I will help him out as best I can.
Find a way down.
butchery. What benefit do you like most with extra stam? Oh, it's just really good to be able to like, okay, so if somebody's down, right, I can res them really easily. I literally don't even have to think about it. I just res them because most of the melee hits are going to be blocked. So as long as you have that stam, you're good to go. Also, being able to run faster and position better is so helpful in Damnation. Like, it legit does so much. That's why I think it's so necessary to have that. And previously, I used to run with 1 wound curio. Now I'm running with 2 health and +3 stam. No wound curio.
Data interrogation rate acceptable.
If you go in Heresy and only take chip damage, then yeah, just follow my builds because, okay, what they're doing is toughness gating, and if you're toughness gating, that's why you don't need toughness curios. This is something that I've discussed heavily, but basically, you need to ensure that you're always regenerating toughness no matter what. So you should always be keeping your toughness at 100%. That's pretty much all I'm doing all the time. I'm always keeping my toughness at 100% with whatever way that with whatever way that I choose to gate. So like if I'm using the warp regeneration, I mean this is very normal, and don't even talk about Heresy. People do this in Damnation. The more you watch my stream, Swift, you'll notice that I take very little damage most of the time. There are a few unfortunate circumstances where I do, but most of the time you'll notice that my toughness is at 100 or close to 100. And if it's not at 100, it's because I'm tanking a bit of range fire, but I quickly regenerate it back up. So you always gotta have like pretty much maxed out toughness, because the damage reduction, and if you watch the video on how toughness works, you'll understand that toughness skating is literally the way that everybody performs at high levels. Like those who really want to do well in the game, they master the technique of toughness skating. And with that mastery, basically you can completely, you know, eliminate any danger to yourself. Because you always be at the strongest possible level, and if somebody does hit you, you know, the damage is going to be reduced, so you're all okay. Just kidding. See? Can't explode. So I'm always prepared to toughness gate no matter what. Whether I'm on the veteran, psyker, whatever, right? I'm always planning my build around toughness gating. So I hope you understand this. It's also it'll also be really good if you watch the video on how toughness works, because it's big like that understanding can seriously help. Also, don't forget, 4 swords, right? 4 swords have unlimited dodges, so you can quite literally dodge forever. So if I ever get in trouble, right, what I always do is I always go straight into full-on I'm dodging mode. And like with toughness, see, these guys strike me while I'm rezzing, it's like not gonna affect me. I take the toughness damage, but nothing else beyond that. So now that my toughness is back at 100, I barely took any hit point damage. Do you see that? That's exactly the technique I'm talking about. I don't think you can toughness gate with Demon Hose. I mean, depends on your build, I guess. But if you can, then I respect you, Kasahi, because I could never do that. Demon Hose are the one things that I very much suck at handling. And I have had no trouble admitting that. Yeah, did it before he grabbed me. LOL. Oh, professionalism right there. That is true blue professionalism, ladies and gents. I thought they reduced that. Well, maybe now it's back because they changed the passive peril quell. So if it is, then yeah, that was the old methodology of doing it. So I do understand that way of doing it. But like I said, I thought they nerfed that specifically because of the Demon Hose. Like a lot of Psykers used to just tank the Demon Hose in T5, which is pretty insane. Oh, shortcut. I'm learning. Yeah, with normal stam, definitely not. But if you're using kinetic deflection with a non-force weapon, it is possible. And I've actually seen that happen so many times, like before it was nerfed. So yeah, like maybe it is back now, because I forgot that they changed the quell speed. So that is very interesting. Because initially they nerfed it solely to stop that. Oh, it stops when you get hit. Oh, fair enough. Oh, because you're kiting as well. Okay. So you're doing it with a force sword. Yeah, fair enough. I still don't like to tank that way because the corruption is too high. But fair enough. I just avoid the demon host. Until the day they give a reward for killing it, then everybody's gonna be prepared to like fight it. Because otherwise, hell no. But in that case, I will probably play mostly a Surge or Void Strike Psyker because I want to be able to Cerebral Laceration that thing. Might lose out a bit on Horde control, but no way am I taking on a demon host without Cerebral. Yeah, but you don't need to count it as a monstrosity for challenges. Nobody cares about challenges because you do them like just by sleepwalking through missions. You do them. I mean, considering the number of plague beasts and stuff that you find. Okay, these guys want 2 Grims, huh? Alright. Oh, crap. I see the random dude that spawned behind me. That's so uncool. Yeah, it is possible if you know how to do it properly. Very few zealots do though. That's the problem. It's actually quite rare. I do know people that do that as well. Yeah, some people, if they have a God Roll Thunderhammer and they know how to specifically use certain perks, they can do that. I've seen it before. I knew a guy called Corn on the Cob. He was a zealot main. I think he quit now, but he used to be able to do that. He used to always want to fight the demon host, but for me, I'm just like, not worth it. No. Just gonna snipe from here. So right now I'm like, as you can see, toughness gating as well, because even if I took that hit right, I know that I'll be fine. Oh, crap! Did not see the swarm. Oof. That was no good. Okay, thank you, Suxors. Appreciate that. Was not expecting the swarm in. There we goes the Grim.
Maybe stand clear.
Yeah, with friends, definitely. Decent team, I still wouldn't trust them.
Agreed.
Randoms are a little wild.
Attend. A healing station.
I'll use this now so I can see properly.
Indeed. Dead and gone.
Hunting.
Agreed.
Now,
Its malicious mind darkens. Hawkscraft incoming.
Got the rage. Take your time, Ranger.
Hear this. Lead with care. Don't hit armor.
Killed the Ranger, fellas.
Safety. On it.
Nothing to stop you
okay.
now.
You're making progress, but your support team needs
Well, that's because there's no additional reward. It was already tested, right? And basically, oh, nice job, Nathan. Did you get it through my link? Please tell me you got it through my link. If you didn't, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad. But you just need to get a character to around level 15. But you should view the build videos for whatever character you're playing and start going for it. So for example, if you're a Psyker, start educating yourself on how a Psyker plays. It depends on what class you want to main. I main Psyker Vet, so all my builds are Psyker Vet. Unfortunately, unlike Dauntless, I do not cover everything because this game requires significant time investment to genuinely understand the character. And I cannot split myself 3 ways, unfortunately. 2 ways is more than enough. In future, I may consider a 3-way split, but right now, there's still so much for me to do, even with just a 2-way split. So that's why I haven't gone beyond it. Yeah, thank you, Nathan. Appreciate you doing that. I want to be the #1 partner with selling power because I really want to bring more people into this game. Genuinely, I think it's a great game, and a bigger community serves everybody. But yeah, the reason why nobody picks up books is because when we tested it, right, we determined that the increase to the end game loot, like, is so minimal. Even if you grab 2, that it's not worth it. The condition of the map plays a bigger, I think, like, thing.
Bleeding dead, yeah?
Nah, not for me, man. I stick to what I know. I cannot do too much. Because considering I'm running 3 channels right now, yeah, I am not going to stretch myself that thin. But my girl is going to worry about me even more. Trying to stay clean, you know?
Big duty's done for. Go to sighting.
Get out of my head.
Throw a grenade. Ready in kill shot. Our Psyker does good work.
Rough justice, veteran.
Yeah, that's up to you. But in general, with randos, I don't, because it can be a serious detriment to the team.
You're only a day relieved.
if you're playing with friends, take Grims all you like. But for me, I feel that most people cannot handle it. I've seen how a lot of people play. I'm not confident in them. I've seen their weakness. Seen how they bleed. Gotta cool the room down a little bit. It started to heat up again. Actually, let me check whether or not I have the what happens if I put enable plus boost? I've always wanted to try it. Yeah, but 95% of the time, Headbanger, I'm never confident in them because sometimes things go good and then one bad situation happens and everything goes foobar. So I'm always a cautious man because seeing as I play without comms, I tend to just be like, okay, you know, let's be a little, let's err on the side of caution here. 'Cause you never know how things might go. Some folks do be a little cray-cray. They do be tending to rush into death. Which point I say, fine, you know, but can you not? But either way, it's pretty, like, doing what we do is pretty fun, so. I do not deny. I do not deny. Actually, wait, let me check this. One teeny tiny second before we go in again. Okay, I'm just moving some stoof in the background, which I like to do sometimes. Ba 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 do 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 do. Enable plus boost equals you wake me up. I woke you up, honey. Hey, hey, how is my girl doing? How is my beb? How is my beberoni pizza? I can give you 1 million gold on RuneScape. But for those of you that don't know, this is my girl, Kaz. The only reason... Now, normally she shows up to my streams, but the only reason she doesn't come by the Darktide ones is because it's too gory for her. So, she doesn't come by. She doesn't come by very often, so it's a rare sighting. Ah, I see. Welcome to Wakefulness, Sweet Pea. Good to see you. Now, I'm gonna go into another mission. You sure you want to hang out when I'm gonna be burning the heretics? Listen, it's just your body telling you need rest. So yeah, you know, relax while I cook you a heretical roast. You know, gonna roast all these lovely demons. Give them a little bit of a pyre. You're a shiny, that's what you are. Shiny Pokemon. Okay, let's go into Damnation then. I wouldn't mind, Trevor, but if I see you in the games, I don't mind. But right now I'm testing, so whenever I'm doing like the random test, I throw myself into random games. And whoever I meet, I meet. Are you the Ogren called Tough, by the way, Trevor? If you are, that's pretty cool. I've seen you in a couple of games. You are not bad. You are not bad. You and Bob are two Ogrens that I generally like. Oh, your name is Meat? Okay, then I don't know you yet. I don't think I played with a Meat yet. Oh, Lord. Really? Okay, hang on. I got thrown into the fire. What are we dealing with? Ooh, okay. Normal match, not low intensity, not nothing. Good, a normal match. Now, if the horde is coming in... Oh, you are tough then. Okay, yeah. You're pretty good at what you do. For a second, I thought you said you were meat. Okay. Thank you for subscribing, Trevor. Welcome. Hopefully I'm your favorite Darktide partner. Now, come on, heretics. Let me roast ya. Let me roast ya, eh? Now we are ready to head for the horn. Way, hey, roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pond to be rollicking, randy dandy. Heave Apollo, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pond to be rollicking, randy dandy. Alright. Lots of shooty boys. Let's start sniping.
Get out of my head.
Enjoy your dinner, my dear. What's my favorite staff? Surge. I find that the Surge just gives me all the options I need. Because for right now, right, I find that specials are far more of a threat to team than hordes. Most people can usually handle a good horde or two. So for that reason, I am heavily partial towards the Surge staff, which I view as an excellent way of dealing with many of the problems that players encounter. Oh crap. Phew, always it's normally not a problem, but rare for me to do that, but it did happen. Yeah, I know, but still, I hate when it happens because I usually have such good control over it. I'm always the one that, like, you know, kind of disses the ones that do explode, like just in a good fun type of manner, but still, it I do not like failure or imperfection. I'm quite sensitive about that, so if I explode, that's a disappointment. That's not right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's got him. Oh.
You cannot hide from the beneficent Emperor! Finally, justice for its victims! Taste the God Emperor's wrath, Rita! I hear it's not the kind of job one does for long.
Oh, I just hit my hours. Once I hit my hours, I'm all good. Fully charged up and ready to burn. I am ready to burn.
The Ranger troubles calcium no more.
The decay consumes. Ah, it's me. It's a me. Oh no, this is not a visual bug. This is what happens because I'm only using 2 wounds. So I count as like near death. It'll go away once I heal. Because I accidentally went down. This is so shameful. There we go. Now I'm okay. So your vision will go gray when you have 1 wound remaining. So that's what it is. Unfortunately. It's like, for me, it's like a mark of shame, you know? When you see that, you're like, ah, today robot did not play perfectly. Failure. Failure. Oh, before. I didn't see it. When I was shooting fire out? Oh, okay. I didn't see it. I don't know what the visual bug was, but that amuses me. I wish I'd caught it. Why did they not kill it? Nani? I'm puzzled, but okay. Oh, I'll lend your strength, alright. But before I do so... So, I don't know if you're still here, Swift Bear, but basically the toughness gating I was talking about just happened. So I took a hit, then I was already regenerating my toughness. So through that, I was able to basically avoid any further damage. So then I'm not taking any health damage right now, just toughness damage. Just do it all over again, you know? Then I'm back at 100, and it's just ongoing. But of course, sometimes if you're not careful, no matter how well you gate, you're still gonna take some damage. So you gotta be very aware of your positioning. It'll save you once, but beyond that, you gotta be careful. I'm just gonna time out the troll. Yeah, you generally do because you want to get your warp charges back. Oh, I didn't shoot it with my hand. Okay, cool, cool. Next time I'll keep an eye out for that. That sounds interesting. I would love to see it. Ah, shame that I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Let's go. Well, basically, it depends on your build as well. Like, for example, builds that use Quietude, right? You want to constantly attack and quell to keep at 100 toughness. This is what I do on the Void Strike. On the Purg, because the build is slightly different, where the build focuses on using warp charges to gain, you want to pop ahead every now and again or gain a warp charge. Like, you just quickly gain one and you're good to go. So I'm always aiming my, like when I'm not burning something where I'll passively gain a warp charge, I'm always very, you know,
amount of Imperial Guard commissars and the enforcers. Thankfully, there'd be a fine line between discipline and anarchy. The commissariat walks that line.
Always do as told. His best way.
Always do as told is best way. I fucking love that. That is the way. No, I use toughness regen. I just don't use toughness. So my curios, if you look at the build videos, it clearly states that I use a health curio, but I always take toughness regen. You want the highest possible toughness regen speed, but you don't need to increase the toughness amount. That's all. You want the toughness regen speed. You want to be regenning it as fast as you possibly humanly can, you know? But you don't care about, like, what you care about is the speed of regeneration, not the amount you regen. Because 100% is 100% whether it's big or small. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just that, oh hey, sure. It's just that when you, okay, so for example, while you're regenerating toughness passively near your teammates, you do it faster. So couple that with your toughness regeneration feats, you can basically toughness gate really easily. It has a more pronounced effect on classes like the Zealot, but a less pronounced effect on the Psyker, because the Psyker's regen is usually based on like whatever their feat is, rather than like, for example, regenerating near opponents or you know, stuff like that. So yeah, it tends to have more of a pronounced effect on the Zeli and the Veteran as opposed to the Psyker. But even on the Psyker, it's so good. Like this is literally what you need to do. You want to do well, this is what you gotta do. Oof. It's down. Whew. Nice. I'm not sure if it affects the delay though. I gotta say that. If you know Headbanger or you've tested it, then I'll believe you. But I am personally unsure of that because I had no way of testing it. Like what they need to do, like, and I've been asking them for this, like they should just add an enemy in the meat grinder that shoots you so you can test. Like it would make so much more sense to have that. But we don't have that, so I can't really do a lot of testing without mods. So, and I don't want to install mods, obviously. Professional reasons. When you play enough. But you never play, you never master all the curios, and can't help you, bro. You must have all the perfect curios, then.
Hold your ground. I'll flush him out.
No friends.
Ah, you got no friends. Lol. Gross.
I had good dinner.
I'm glad you had a good dinner.
Yeah.
Almost jumped down where I shouldn't have jumped down. Well, either way, make sure you have it because it is what will save your ass.
Yes.
You hear Psykers can fly? Unsure.
Wrong game, buddy. Wrong game.
No, they should be able to. Give me my fly above the battlefield and bomb my enemies. I'll bomb them with a Void Strike Staff.
Until then, give my nuclear bomb enough.
No, you get a jetpack, okay? In Warhammer 40k, right? They use jump packs, so you must also get one. Yeah. Use a jump pack to jump straight into the enemy.
My uncle, the Kim Jong-un. Hey, uncle, give me a nuclear.
Lol. Please don't joke like that, okay? You cannot joke about politics. Otherwise, America may brand you as a terrorist.
I'm 18.
I didn't realize you were a surgeon too.
Political jokes are not allowed on YouTube. Exercise is also good for your joints. Me test flight? Nah, not yet, man. Ah, okay. Thank you, Headbanger. So they did put it in a patch note, yeah? Back then, I still didn't know too much about the game. So a lot of that stuff flew over my head. It's funny, but I've been a partner since the pre-order beta, but I'm only just coming to grips with a lot of important concepts in the game. Just goes to show how much it takes to really learn a game. Just kidding, I'm not blowing up. Hey. How dare they? Hey! Hey, Doge! Shiba Inu is dead. Goodress information. But either way, yeah, for me, like, a lot of things, like, because I've got no physical way of testing, right? I go by feel. And ever since I added toughness regen into my curios, oh my lord. Oh my lord, my life changed. Best investment. That's why Gunner Resist plus toughness regen is a must-have on all characters. I just apply it to every character and then bada bing bada boom, good. You just feel so strong. Oh, you got a problem with toughness? No problem. Let me just regenerate from that. Oh, did something hit me? No problem. I can survive. They have us at a disadvantage, are you sure?
Not so tough, you
How many voices? Don't flare up! Threat neutralized!
Sea Flamer Boy. Right, exactly, Swift Bear. They really do. They really do. And thank you, Headbanger. That was very helpful of you. I appreciate that tremendously. But yeah, they really should add a couple more tooltips, huh? I'm down with that. I just can't resist wildfire, guys. It's just too wild, too much fire. There we go. Phew! Got him. You know what? When it comes to rolling the curios, they should just make us pay one cost, and then we can just get the perk we want. Like, I think what I'm gonna push for is to just tell them, can we just unlock both blessings, and can we just get whatever we want? Like, bro, yeah. Let us make our builds properly. Uh-oh. Ah! Getting bounced around over there. You will burn.
Thank the Emperor! It is silent! Your wrath is nothing to mine, Ranger! Visual on the sniper! Gunpowder! It's dead now! Praise the Emperor's beneficence! Ammunition! The voices... The voices... Surround that bulwark! For the Emperor! Ranger!
I was, yeah, it was a Psyker space program there, buddy. I was truly flying. You bouncing me, man. Stam regen? I don't take stam regen. I only have +3 stam. It's the overall stamina that I want because I find that it gives a very helpful bonus. The Psyker already has the best stam regen, so having more stam just gives you more benefit from that, which is really, really nice. That, and also it's so helpful when rezzing. Oh, on the vet. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, on the vet, yeah. I've considered it actually, but I've never found one with the perfect combination, which is stam regen, toughness regen, and gunner resist. I can't live without the golden combo. So if I ever get one with like all three, I would like be so happy. But I've never been able to, so maybe someday, eh? Yeah, no, sorry, I didn't realize. I thought you was talking to me. I was very confused for a second. I was like, what? Look at this shoot, laugh but never play.
Playing until the buff.
No need lah. You should just play Psycho, bro.
I'm a one trick.
Then just hurry up and play Genji in this game.
Use that as a fetch up. I'll literally go in and ghost dash everyone. And then just another blade everyone.
Yeah, then they need to give you the special voice effect of all shing 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 shing.
Yeah, thank fuck that thing's gone already. Happy.
That is the best voice. Bomber neutralized. Dude, the Psyker stam regen is so ridiculous. Like, no way to get past that, man. I told you. As Shoot used to say, let me cook.
Not anymore. I can't cook anymore when Zealot's stock ship with a flamethrower.
Oh. Okay, Kira.
One guy said the two new shotgun are so good.
Yeah, they are, man. But I don't like the cantrell. I only like the Agrippina.
They say the cantrell good there, I don't know.
The cantrell is good for Zealot, or so they say. But I have no idea how to use it. So if you ever figure it out, let me know. Maybe some other YouTuber has some weird ass build that'll work. But for me, I cannot do. Okay.
Bring me back the crit meta.
No. I only bring you back.
Or at least give me back my queen for I'll be happy. The choice take out Zealot.
I'll assist you, fanatic.
What's first,
Twitch flamer. Aww.
Yeah, this guy won't come back and try until they buff this level. Maybe one day, like when he's less salty, he'll come back and try.
Yeah.
I will help you farm a better country. Come play lah. Well, not today, but while we wait for the next season of Watch.
Actually, I'm gonna be as fuck.
After next week. Okay, but tomorrow is not next week, right?
Oh no, tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah, but tomorrow I also won't be around in the evening until a bit later because of my go to my aunt's place.
Maybe tomorrow in the afternoon. Maybe.
Afternoon I won't be on. Tomorrow I record some new music, some new magic.
And your OnlyFans content kicked up, dude.
I wish.
Shahi say, but if you could choose the new stuff to DT, what kind would that be?
Cryo staff. So it'll be like the Purgatus, but what I want is that you know May from Overwatch 2, it'll basically be that. Like it rather than killing enemies, it'll freeze them while they take slow freeze DOT, but it won't be as fast as burning them. So it'll be like more like absolute CC focus with like if you want to kill them, we use a rapid fire icicle to deal massive damage to frozen enemies, and of course if they take more cryo damage they will shatter, and the shattering will cause damage in AoE. Yeah, so it'll be like it will slow down at first, but if a frozen enemy, like you keep on aiming the cryo beam at them, right, eventually they'll shatter, and when they shatter they explode and deal AoE damage. I think that'll be fucking cool. Fire Frenzy can stack, yes. Fire Frenzy can stack. It's only full bore that cannot stack. The Fire Frenzy can stack, absolutely. I thought it did say it in the tooltip. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking differently, but I'm pretty sure it did say that in the tooltip. Yeah, man. Like, it's one of the biggest ideas that I've had. Like, we already have lightning and fire, right? Give us ice. The Psyker can focus the ice, you see. So at first it doesn't do a lot of damage. It just like freezes them and does a slow DOT while they're frozen. But then if you keep hitting somebody that's frozen, they explode and basically turns enemies into mini grenades. It'll be fucking cool. Oh, it says it in the patching. Okay. Makes sense. I knew I got the information somewhere, but I couldn't remember if it's patch notes or the tooltip. Because sometimes I just know stuff and I don't really figure out where it's from. I just know that it's this way.
You sanctioned! It was worth bringing the Psyker, it seems. Focus on your own work, Zealot.
Burned it all.
Looks like you did it. Moro owes me a drink.
Are you so eager to burn?
It would be cool, wouldn't it? Fat Shark tooltips. Yeah, that's a whole new can of worms, buddy. Fat Shark tooltips are something else. I do not deny that. I do not deny. But you know, guys, as always, I gotta do a little bit of stand-up for you guys, you know? Did you know I'm supposed to have 0 viewers today? Because, you know, I'm such an asshole that if I don't fix my attitude, nobody's gonna come to my streams anymore. It's kind of weird because I've gotten more viewers these days than I have in the past. I used to only get 10, 12 at my Darktide shows. Now we're always having around 20. You know, if
probably all your big fan, like, you know, they stream background.
No, it was this one dude that got upset that I yelled at somebody, but like I said, I don't yell per se. I just explain things. Sometimes the explanation is harsh. I do scold people because I'm not one of those kumbaya streamers. I don't shy away from that. Like, I will tell people off if they do something that I feel is not correct. I just don't hand out bans. That's all. But I do scold people, like, because for me that's a real interaction. There's nobody in real life that's gonna be like, oh, listen, you know, you do fine. People who fake being nice to you are the ones that are gonna stab you in the back. So I'm never like that. I'm straightforward. if you do something wrong, I'll tell you, but I'm also not gonna hate you. Like, I'm not gonna like hold a grudge in my heart and hate you forever. No, no, no. I'll tell you if you did something wrong, but that's about it.
Yes.
So Nathan, what you need to worry about first is don't worry so much about consecration. When you're leveling up, right, you just want to worry about getting the best possible item rating. So I've got a video that you need to watch. Let me help you out straight away. It's this video. Aha. Oh, come on, YouTube, fucking hell. Sorry guys, 1 second. Okay, so this little video for Darktide is very important, Nathan. You start here. All you gotta do focus on in the lower levels is just focus on buying up gear that is at a higher level, and you can do that through this armory exchange. Don't worry about consecration until you hit level 30. Once you hit level 30, right, you try and find really good staffs. You try and find really good stuff that you want to consecrate with good stats, and then you start buying up stuff, you know. And then after that, at that point, you start acquiring the blessings you need. You start, you know, crafting your perfect gear. And that's basically it. So you start by buying up the weapons first, and then later on, you know, you hope for a god roll, and you consecrate and you gear it all up. That's the way in general, Nathan. So since you just got Darktide today, just start by focusing on the armory exchange, keep buying the higher rated stuff, and follow what I said in that guideline. You'll be okay. Once you hit level 30 and like sort of maxed out, you know, you can start doing your heresies and stuff and start getting your gear purple and then gold, stuff like that. So don't worry about it too much in the lower end. First things first, get your gear right. And once you get your gear right, you're okay. Yeah, and just have fun along the way, you know. Part of it's the journey, man. Dude, Psyker is so strong, but like, I still enjoy Vet. The only reason I'm playing Vet is so I can finally get fucking Power Cycler, and I don't have it. It's so annoying. I just want to craft, like, I want to get Full Bore 4 and Power Cycler 4, because the Psyker is so strong, I don't even need Perfect Blessing, so I'm not like, how you say, I'm not enthused to play it, because I've already got like all the perfect builds, and like there's nothing else for me to do on the Psyker. So I'm actually thinking of like, you know, focusing a lot on Veteran, and then maybe I'll do some Zealot when I can. Yeah, Melt Shop is where you get like the highest tier blessings, but because this one refreshes only once per day, it's hard. And if you ever need tips, Nathan, you can always swing by the streams in the evening, because there's lots of Darktide veterans here. Pretty much everyone in chat can give you advice on, hey, you know, you should do this, you should do that. And a lot of it's very good advice too. Most of the people that hang out here are highly experienced. We may not always agree, but you know, we always you know, be talking. I've only got Warp Nexus on, I think, Purgatus, man. I need it on the rest of the staffs, because the staffs don't share blessings. You know, it's so annoying. I really want to get Warp Nexus on all the staffs, especially on my Void Strike. It feels so ass that I do not have that. I get so annoyed that I don't have that. Because high peril plus crits on the Void Strike, oh my god. I want it so bad. That's the next staff that I'm going to work on, you know? I'm just going to work on my Void Strike until I have a super god roll with Warp Nexus and maybe Warp Flurry or something like that, you know? I still don't have the Surge Blessing either. I want to try that out. I want to try being able to double shot. I think it'll be so cool. But I've never seen it, so that's another thing, yeah. I don't have the Surge Blessing. I'm so annoyed. Sad. Sad. You know what? I'm so sad that I'm gonna go gamble on a Void Strike staff before I end my stream right now. Time to gamble, yo. Yeah, staffs are a bit of a pain to farm. Oh, this is, wow, 373. This is pretty good. Okay, the game is like here. We are the #1 sales streamer here. We'll instantly give you a 373 weapon. No need to reroll, sir. Good sir.
Best salesman. Give him a...
Nathan just bought today. He bought through my link. So I think next time you see a fetch, hey, Psycho buff again.
Oh yeah, then considering uninstall.
then you know there's favoritism already. Ah, the blessings are shit on this.
Look at our top salesman. Up sales again. Okay lah, Buff Psyker again. Let's see, bye.
You know it's the way, man.
Huh? Vet? Huh? Ogin? Where got such class?
Well, there are no other classes. They're only Psyker in this game.
Yeah, there's only Psyker, bro. What
Yeah,
are you
bro.
talking about?
Yeah, Psyker only, bro.
Psyker only.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever kind of bullshit only lah. Buff Psyker only.
The work is complete.
Nah. You can't be like that, bro. You gotta understand. It's all about, you know, at the end of the day, you know.
You top salesman, you shut up.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. Yeah, dude, there's nothing but psychers in my games as well. I've seen that change. So I think a lot more people are indeed trying to transition over. And I've been seeing that, and, you know, I do get it. I do get it. They do be doing their thing. Well, this trauma staff is godlike stats, but it's so shit. It's doggy doo-doo. I will keep this trauma staff temporarily. Let me take a look at the other Toradora staffs. Did not mean to equip that. So this is my perk now, right? Okay, the other one. I'll surrender some of the others. See you later, Nathan. A lot of people blowing themselves up. Hey man, what can you do, right, bro? What can you do? There ain't
Well,
nothing
never
you
mind,
can
that
do
won't
about
happen anymore if our this top salesman continue to up their sales. They'll be like, okay lah, I think if Zealot reach 100% now, we give them 200%.
it. Yep. It's like, what? Yeah, you don't need to explode. No. What is this explosion? Doesn't exist, bro.
Explode, don't need. Okay, we help you up until 200%. Huh? 200% not enough. Okay lah, 400%.
Yep, this is the right way. This is the right way to do things.
If that really happened, right, I would just go to my Steam, right click Darktide, uninstall, confirm, and poof, I'll be gone. And I'll probably write a petition to get my refund.
Our prayers have been answered.
Lol.
I'll probably ask you go tell Fat Shark, give me back my fucking refund, or I'm going to the HQ, I will give each of them one slap.
Nah, no matter what you do, sorry, bro. You're not getting anything. You just have to accept the fact that
我不要玩了, okay? Very easy. It's that easy.
you just gotta accept the fact.
I don't pray the game anymore. It's just that easy.
Nah.
Don't give me my Zealot buff, bro.
Sorry, not sorry. I don't think you're getting a Zealot buff. Unless all the Zealots quit game, then okay, I think they can do. What they need is a streamer that is a Zealot that'll actually sell well. If they do have that, that'll be a lot better. Okay, ladies and gents, we have now reached the end of the stream. Thank you so kindly for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure streaming for all of you guys. I'm going to wander off now and do some other work, but yeah, the video on the shotgun build, it doesn't contain any gameplay, but the video on the shotgun build will be out after this, so please enjoy, okay? You stop leveling your Zealot, it made you sad. No worries, my dude, no worries. Listen. Be sad. Your sorrow will fuel the anger. I'm just gonna wait until Shoot eventually learns to become a veteran. The day he becomes a veteran will be okay. Tell you what, if you want to level your veteran or any other class, right, I'll play Zealot instead. Shoot, I'll be your Zealot. Okay.